I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Hashem Kakadash. Peace, salutation, brother. Do this work of sincerity and the truth. The hope for elect. The brothers waiting every day, waiting for Yahweh Shem Shah to return so we get out this place. Peace, salutation to you, brothers. I want to get into just an understanding or a lesson on the time we have. We waiting, and we got guys out here that's debating still about the microchip, but that's because the Yahweh Shem Shah want the understanding of this thing to come out, to continue to come out in droves. We want brothers to bring this out in droves and understanding. And you got people out here talking about it's June or it's not gonna come, or we got 70 years. Heard a guy say we might got 70 years, but these guys don't understand that the Lord has been prophesying this from the beginning. That's why he said prophesying the end from the beginning. So the things that we're doing and we're dealing, it's time, and the things are being about to be sealed, that the Most High is about to just show the world, or show especially Israelites that's supposed to be able to circumcision or understanding of this thing, that hey, what he spoke is true. Because guys are thinking it's a game, you know, and it's really it's not coming, or what the time is not here, and the Most High is not showing itself, or his prophecies are not coming. And you got Muslims, you got every facet of idolatrous crew, and even the Black Christian Church, which is basically idolatrous, which is idolatrous. They're not believing in the words that Yahweh Shem Shah, is what he spoke. The guys are waiting, saying it's not the chip, the microchip ain't this, it ain't that, but wait, right? Because the Most High, he's speaking. So let's get into the scripture. Let's go to 2 Peter 3:9. Let's go to 8. It says, let's go to 8 verse. It says, but beloved, be not ignorant, for this one thing, that one day is with the Lord is 1,000 years, 1,000 years is one day. Okay. All right. It says the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. Right. The Most High is not slack concerning that Israel is going to be saved. That all this prophecy is going to come to fruition. It's under his time, not ours. So like from all for all the times that we've been on the earth, the incarnation shit, it's been the same scriptures that's been coming for thousands of years, and it's still coming to light. That when you could tell things that happen from this scripture and the things that will happen, hey, you got a blessed book, and you guys out here bullshitting and pulling farces, lies, you know. But yes, it's going in due time. The Most High is going to straighten this all out, and that's what the script. This is what this lesson about. It says, let's read it from the top again. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness, but because they count slack because it's not came. They haven't seen it. They haven't seen, and they haven't seen any prophecies. But men of the Lord, that we see these things. It says, but it's long suffering, because there ain't nothing happen when things happen. He say he gonna kill the man for doing certain things. Hey, guys don't even see the certain things that happen to them. Destroy, like their life get destroyed. For certain things they do against the scriptures, etc. But it's long suffering to us. We're not willing that any should perish, but all should come to repentance. Right? So I'm gonna read just verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, because you guys not looking up for it. You're looking for to go home for another 50 years, or you're gonna die to your great grandchildren. It says, but in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burned up. So all this gonna be this is all destroyed. All these, the way of the so-called white man and the rest of the nation, the way of Israel, everything will be in order, in concise order. We're gonna have a different heart, and the way things seem to some people, that hey, these things are not gonna come, So they say, sin then all these things shall be dissolved. What matter of persons are you to be in all holy conversation, and godliness? So look, hey, be careful, looking for and hasting. Yeah, because we're looking for this day. The certain man, it says hasting, it says speedo, spido. It says to haste, make haste, to desire earnestly. We desire to see the day of the Lord. Look at it, for a hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens shall heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt will forever eat. Right. Nevertheless, according to His promise, look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwell righteousness, right? Because that's what we're looking for. It says, wherein we beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of Him in peace, without spot and blameless. Wow. So, that's certain. Listen, man, the guys are you looking for things. Things go by and guys are not paying attention to the prophecies. We got geopolitics, etc., man. All right, let's go to Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 37. All right, Hebrews 10 and 37. Let's say, for yet a little while, and He that shall come will come and will not tarry. Right. Verse 38 says, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall not have no pleasure in him. Right, so in verse 39, so, but we are not of them that draw back unto perdition, but let's go to the word perdition. It says destroying utterly, the word is apollio. It says destroying utterly destruction, vessel, a perishing, ruin, destruction, money, destruction of which it consists of eternal misery in hell. Right? All right. But of them that believe to the saving of the soul, right? We believe in the ways that Yahweh Hashem is trying to make that all these things are going to be true. While you seeing Russia talk about a hypersonic missile, which it can travel in 1 hour, 19,000 miles. It's mostly going around the circumference of the earth. And things are being shown and nobody paying attention, man. All right? Because the visitation of the Lord is going to come. Let's go to Daniel. And most of you guys are going to be caught. So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was afraid and fell upon my face. But when I said unto him, he said unto me, understand, O son of man, and at that time of the end shall this vision be. So he gave him a vision of what the time of the time. Let's first jump down to verse 19. And he said, behold, I will make thee known what shall be in the last end of the indignation, and at the time appointed of the end shall be. Let's go to chapter 12. All right. 12 and 1. Because this is what Michael's going to do. Because these are the things that's saying. But the vision is going to be set for a point of time. That means the destruction. He saw the missiles, and the chariots being taking the elect out of here, man, and get them out of the way. All this stuff is already written. Y'all saying y'all words are gonna come. Niggas talking about the microchip is being in June, but it's still set for an appointed time. Why it ain't in? It's still the whole book. The point is that he put in Revelations. It's still in the book. All right. It says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince that standeth for the children of thy people. For there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So this don't mean every Israelite. People want to know. This means the elect. And many of them that slept in the dust of the earth shall wait, and some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Yeah, because the guys, that's what most of them guys gonna the ones that's coming against the understanding. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come against. They're coming against. They're gonna be shameful, but the Most High is merciful. But the time is the vision is set. Let's go to Zephaniah. All right, Zephaniah 3:9, 3:8. It says, "Therefore wait upon ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For the determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them the indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Right? Because that's why I said Michael had to stand up for his people, and then he's going to just and that's what we're going to all help do the Spirit. Hey, we're going to assist in destroying this goddamn devil, man, in the time, man. All this vision, all these things that we're saying is basically the latter, the prophecy that's coming out very soon, man. All right, let's go to Acts 17 and 26. All right, Acts 17 and 26. It says, "And he hath made of one blood all nations of men to dwell on all the faces of the earth, and have determined the times before appointed, and the bounds of their habitation." So he gave the habitation or everybody else in the appointed times and the bounds. So we have a duty and a time to be held by his laws. Held by his time. We have to wait on Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's like in Zephaniah. Let's go to Thessalonians 2 and 6. Thessalonians 2 and 6. It says, "And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of the iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will he let until he be taken out of the way." So when the Most High take this devil out of the way, and that's through the spiritual power, because it's going to be a destructive situation, man. Some things it says never seen before on earth. All right, and it says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy the brightness of his salvation. Right? Okay, so and the wicked is the so-called white man and the rest of the nations, man. He shall be destroyed, man. Okay, this is the word wicked. Amanos. It says destitute of the Mosaic law, departing from the law, a violator of the law, lawlessness. And that goes to your 2/3 too. All right. Let's go to Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is set yet. For the vision is yet set. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So the Most High say that this thing is not going to tarry. The chip is set for an appointed time. All right. So that's why that's why it ain't popped up everywhere, because the technology is being set prepared, and it's just getting ready, and they ready. These goddamn these devils are getting ready and geared up, and and they're ready to destroy. They're ready to try to make the Most High a liar. They trying to come out with CERN. They trying to worship Satan so they can keep their rulership. But man, the Lord knows what's going on, man. So we know we have to wait for Yahweh Shemel Shah. The vision is set for an appointed time. We got it ready, and we have to wait for Yahweh Shema Shai. It ain't set for your time. It's set for Yahweh Shai. The time that Yahweh Shai got. Yahweh Shema Shai appointed it. So that's why that's when the chip is instituted. It's set for that exact appointed time, man. And it shall speak and not lie. All right? So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, by Shema Kakadash. Peace, salutation to you, brothers, and shalom.